Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us in today's lesson on how do we memorize the 10 Companions' promised paradise with ease. So before we actually go into how do we memorize, I just want to mention a few things. When we say the 10 Companions' promised paradise in Arabic, we express that by saying Al-Asharatu Al-Mubashiruna bil-Jannah. Al-Asharatu Al-Mubashiruna bil-Jannah. And that means the 10 companions that have been promised paradise. We find that when we talk about the 10 companions promised paradise, two questions always occur. And those two questions are they the only companions to enter Jannah? Now the answer to that question is pretty simple. The answer is no, they're not. And we find that throughout the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentions radiyallahu anhum wa radu an. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentions, and they are pleased with Allah, and Allah is pleased with them. This verse, amongst other verses, is a general glad tidings to the companions. So then if that is the case, the second question always comes as a follow-up question. Then why are they called Al-Asharatu Al-Mubashiruna bil-Jannah? The answer to this is very simple as well. The answer is that these 10 companions have received the glad tidings that they will enter paradise directly from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this does not mean that no other companion will not enter paradise, and it does not mean that there are not other ahadith that mention the virtue of other companions and what they will receive in paradise. This only means that these 10 companions were given the glad tidings of paradise from the Prophet ﷺ while they were alive in this world. Okay, another thing we would like to mention is what are some of the common traits about these 10 individuals? I mean, it has to be something amazing about them for them to receive direct glad tidings of Jannah from the Prophet ﷺ. Okay, so here are some common traits that they share. All of them became Muslim in the early years of Islam. And in fact, here's a fun fact. And in fact, 6 of these 10 accepted Islam because of the da'wah of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Subhanallah. So can you imagine the reward of Abu Bakr? That 6 of these 10 who have been given the glad tidings directly from the Prophet ﷺ accepted Islam because of the da'wah of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Subhanallah. Another common trait that they all have is they all migrated from Mecca to Medina. Another common trait that they have is all of these companions have participated in the Battle of Badr. The first battle of Islam was known as the Battle of Badr, and all of these 10 companions have participated in this battle. Another common trait that they have is all of these companions, you will find several ahadith that talk about their virtue. You'll find several ahadith that talk about their virtue. And last but not least, one of the other common traits that they share is that when you read any hadith that has the narrator as Umar al-Khattab or Ali bin Abi Talib or Abu Bakr as-Siddiq or Uthman bin Affan, there's a high chance that this hadith is authentic. Okay, so now that we actually have some background information on the 10 companions who have been promised paradise, let's get into how do we actually memorize their names. What are we going to do is we're going to take these 10 companions and put them in 4 different categories. The first category, we're going to put them in the category of Ain. And what we mean by that is that all of these companions in this particular category, their name starts with the letter Ain. Their name starts with the letter Ain. The first companion, his name is Umar bin al-Khattab. Umar bin Khattab. The second companion is Ali bin Abi Talib. Ali bin Abi Talib. The third companion is Abdul Rahman bin Auf. Abdul Rahman bin Auf. And the last companion within this category is Uthman bin Affan. Uthman bin Affan. Okay, so before moving to the next category, once again, these companions within this category, as you notice, all of their names start with the letter Ain. All of their names start with the letter Ain. The next category, we're going to say that this category is the category of Alif. From these 10 companions, there are 3 of them, their names start with Alif. The first companion is Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. The second companion is Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah. Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah. The third companion is Az-Zubair bin Awam. Az-Zubair bin Awam. So as you can see, within this category, 3 of these companions, their name all start with Alif. Their name all starts with Alif. Let's go to the next category. The next category is the category of Sin. The category of Sin. 2 companions from these 10, their name starts with the letter Sin. And those companions are Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas. Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas. The second companion is Sa'id bin Zayd. Sa'id bin Zayd. So as you can see, within this category, both companions' names start with the letter Sin. Okay, and we only have one more companion left, whose name is Talha bin Ubaidillah. Talha bin Ubaidillah. Okay, so before we actually end this lesson, we'd like to give you guys some homework. The first homework assignment is we request that you memorize the 10 companions who have been promised paradise. The second homework assignment is we ask that you share with your friends and your family, and that you also test each other. And the last homework assignment, if you benefited from today's class, we ask that you not only like but subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Inshallah ta'ala. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.